Bam Adebayo. Like I said earlier, I said I had something coming for you. And no one is excused from being in the doghouse. I don't care if you're on my favorite team. I put Pat Riley in there. So what makes you think you excused? You are a player. You're young. Pat Riley not out there on the court anymore. He stopped that a long time ago. He brought the first championship to Miami. He was the head coach when we had Dwayne Wade and Gary Payton and Antoine Walker. When we had all those players, yeah, he was the head coach. He's the reason why. Because remember, we had Stan Van Gundy at first, but he couldn't do it. Bam Adebayo. Let me read off your stats, Bam. I don't think I need to go any further to why you're in the dog because I'm gonna just read off your stats. So you were 5 of 12 from the field. You had 9 rebounds. Okay. 4 assists and 12 points throughout the entire game. Bam. You allowed, I'm not going to say allowed, but Clint Capella had 20 plus rebounds. 20 plus rebounds. You're supposed to be a great defender. Great defenders are also good rebounders. Where has that gone for you? Can you not see the ball? Do you need contacts in your eyes or something? Are you going blind? Is there something you got to let us know? Bam. You in a doghouse, man. You need to step up. This is not the first time you went missing in a big game in the playoffs. This has happened plenty of times with you. This is why everyone questions: are you good or not? Because you play good most of the time in the regular season, but come playoff time, you act like you ain't here. So what's up? Until you step up in the playoffs, you are going to stay in this doghouse. I'm telling you that right now. I don't care what you do next. You can win Defensive Player of the Year next year. You could be an MVP candidate. I doubt that happens, but you could be an MVP candidate. You're going to stay in this doghouse until you show what you can do in the playoffs. I've seen what you can do in the regular season. I've seen that you were good enough defensively to where you should have been a finalist. But none of that matters right now because you didn't play well. You're the best big we have on the team, and you're barely big. You're only 6'9". But you play the center, so you're supposed to be the man down in the paint. Until you step up and do something else and play better defense and box out, something you should know how to do. I'm 5'9", and I know how to box out. Like, come on now. You 6'9", you a whole foot taller than me. And you're not boxing out, and you in the NBA? Bam. Play that song for me, Tomo. My guy, you in the doghouse. And you stand there until you do something in the playoffs.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tomo.
Till he do something in the playoffs. That's gonna be a long time. Sheesh. Look, he can bounce back tomorrow night. He go up against
Was that a shot at Miami?
oh man, but he could probably make up for it on Friday night, man, when he go up against Siakam, and then he could learn how to box out and get more boards. Maybe he took a page out of Clint Capella book and said, look, I'm gonna just grab every rebound. I don't even want to score. I'm just gonna grab every rebound. But he there with Pat, so now they could work on probably getting a better team. And is Haslam there too? Did you put Haslam in the doghouse?
No, I ain't putting him in there. No.
Okay, so then I mean, it's nice company when you're in the doghouse. It's not a good place you want to be, but it is some nice company.
I mean, I've been, but UD's retiring. There's no point in me putting him in the doghouse. He's retiring. He's gonna be out. He's gonna be gone. So
he might pull a Brady and come back, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Man, don't.
I'm not. My bad. My bad. Too soon.
Don't upset me. But you're right. He can bounce back. I mean, he can play a good game. That's why I say in the playoffs, this still counts as the playoffs.
Yeah.
So if he steps up, he can get out. But until then, you in the doghouse.
But by the way, Dave, earlier you said Van never averaged 20. He averaged 21 against the Celtics. We got beat them in the bubble, and he got the game stealing block too to win out of that series.
Remember that. I remember that. I don't didn't remember the points, but I remember that block against Jason Tatum. I remember that for sure. That's why I say he's a great defensive player, but most of the time he goes missing in the playoffs.
Now look, I will give you this.
What's that?
Bam. Hold on, first, I don't know if Tom was taking a shot at y'all. He said it's gonna be a long time since he could be good in the playoff. I don't know if the shot at Bam or the Miami Heat. Like,
Oh no, it was Bam because he
That's
got
all.
literally. If he doesn't do it on Friday, he got a long off season, and then we got to wait till the entire season and then the playoffs. So it's gonna be a long time.
now look, I will give you this day. Bam was terrible on the glass. I mean, like, so I watched. We all watched the game. But then I went back and watched every offensive rebound Atlanta Hawks got.
My goodness.
The first half, I wasn't already blaming him a lot. All those offensive rebounds, he won in the game, and some of them was on fast breaks. So that's like, but in the second half, it was times when Jimmy Butler is boxing out Clint Capella, and Bam is literally standing there. I'm sorry, Dad, that triggers you again. Literally standing there. I wish I had it in highlights. Like standing there, doing nothing. But I also would say this, Dave. Why are we surprised? It's been going on all year. How many rebounds you say you had?
He had 9 rebounds.
How much he averaged for the year? Take a wild guess.
9.
9. But how many you said?
20 plus.
He don't average 20 plus. All right, he averages 11.
Exactly.
All right, so, but we're not. Look, once again, it goes back to my point. Quinn Snyder just hound down on our weaknesses, and that's why the results were the results. Bam was Bam. Bam has been this player all year long. Y'all are the worst, one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. This is not surprising. It just highlighted because it's a do or die game to play in.
Yes, and not only that, there's been games where it was do or die this season. And he had more than 10 rebounds. He's had a 15 rebound game this year, and I'm like, all right, Bam, you can get 15 rebounds.
I'm
Like,
with
come
you on
on.
that.
I expect you to do more than this, but you come out and do that, and
I'm
you
with
let
you, Dave.
all those offensive rebounds. So you're the doghouse.
I got you, Dave. You in the doghouse, my guy. Listen to this. Dave right.
Oh, I
This
thought
is
he's
a
putting
do or die
Dave in the
game.
doghouse.
And you're supposed to be an all-star.
Thank you.
You're supposed to be that guy.
Keep
Jimmy
going.
Butler, he was aggressive, but he was just missing shots, all that stuff. This is your moment to step up. This is your moment. I mean, not the weaknesses, the strengths for Atlanta Hawks offensively is what? The guards. Their weak spots are what's the name, the big. So you're supposed to show up on the problem right there. And
Thank
like
you.
they said, in big moments, stars show up. Kobe didn't average 15 rebounds, but how many rebounds he had in the NBA Finals? Like the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it's a game you really want, rebounds about effort for real. Whoever wants it the most. That's why I respect Josh Hart a lot from the New York Knicks. He got effort, averaging like 8 rebounds a game as a guard. So it's not about it's technique, obviously, but it's a lot about effort for real. All right, so Bam, you gotta show up, man. My man, hey Dave, you right, man. You right. Get him out of here.
I'm glad you cleared that up because you said, you know what? You are in the doghouse, Dave. I thought you was putting Dave in the doghouse.
I say Dave. My bad.
He said, hey, no, you good, Joe. You said
Nah,
Dave.
yeah, that was funny. I
Yeah,
was
come
like,
on,
man, this is a
man.
first.
Hey, that doghouse pretty warm with the Miami Heat inside. It's
what I'm
a
saying.
little warm in there.
Hey,
With the
we
Heat
got 2
inside.
of them in there. We got 2 of them in there.
Kyle Lowry in there too?
Nah. I just been trashing him all year. That's all.
Yeah,
He
man.
outside the doghouse. He in the
No, he-
backyard, but he outside the doghouse.
Yeah. Hey,
Dave,
but
you right, bro. You right, man. Like, come on, Bam, bro. Like, come on, man. Come
everybody
on,
stepped up but you, Bam. That's the greatest thing. Everyone stepped up but you.
That show definitely said Dave. Dave know what I meant though. That's what matters. All right. Anything else you want to say, man? Before we end this doghouse?
Say that again.
Oh,
You don't even got
anything
nothing
else
you want to say to him.
before we end the doghouse? Anything else you want to say?
Bam. Friday is almost here. It's 2 days away. I expect you to play better.
Get more than 9 rebounds.
Please.
You're gonna see some plays out there. You can like bam. Get the rebound.
Like that. But Dave, keep talking to him, man. You know what happens when you talk to people in your team? They show up.
Facts.
Except for Pat. Everybody else did though.
Well, yes and no, because
Well, he went got Kevin.
he did go make a trade. He did go make a move. He didn't do
He
the
got
move
two
I
bigs,
wanted him
yeah.
to do. He didn't move I wanted him to do, but he made a move.
He got 2 bigs for y'all. Zella
Yeah.
and Love.
That ain't doing much, but whatever. Let's go.
Love is a he another Kyle Lowry. He drawing on charges though. I tell you that. He be
does.
drawing on charges.
A flopping big man.
Kevin, I know Kevin Love mad in the group chat, that old Cavs ex-player group chat with Tristan Thompson in LA, and he like, so you just gonna do this? You just gonna do this?
Man, they in the same situation. It's all good.
Hey, but he with his boy.
Nah, yeah, I know. Just
He ain't been playing all year. I don't want to hear nothing about that, man.
he won't play all year. He won't play.
He gonna play in that Memphis series. Watch.
He might play though, for real. And Memphis better pray for that. I'll tell you that. All right. So he's trying to help my man Tristan get a ring. That's all it is. All right, y'all. Let's wrap these things. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.